Dean Hogan, I am honored to announce that members of the graduating class, the faculty and staff at Chapman University, and representation from the Board of Trustees and Administration are now present. All are gathered here for the commencement of the College of Performing Arts at Chapman University.
Thank you, Associate Professor Tammy Yee, and welcome to you all. Please stand to face the flag as we listen to our national anthem and remain standing for the invocation that will be offered by Reverend Jack Veach.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air. Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there, Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing and let us join together in reverence for this moment. Gathered here are the gifted. Theirs are gifts of beauty, grace, emotion, expression, and their gifts have driven them to this place, and their hard work has had them arrive to this time. And these gifts will continue to drive them, to spur them, to chase them because they are called. They are called to the study, thriving, and flourishing of the performing arts. And it takes courage to answer any call, but it especially takes courage to answer a call to a field and profession that asks so much of its scholars and practitioners. We are all gathered here because something special happens in performance, and that something takes our innermost lives and our most deeply held truths and makes them legible, visible, perhaps even makes them more real. Theirs are the gifts, the hard work, and the courage that makes that something special happen. Theirs are the gifts, the hard work, and the courage that makes life more real. May this celebration be worthy of their accomplishments. May we all feel that something special time and time again, and may they feel the call and answer it. May it be so. You may be seated.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, esteemed faculty, proud parents and friends, and most importantly, our incredible graduates. Yay! Yes. Today we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the class of 2025. As Dean of the College of Performing Arts, Copa, it is my distinct honor to commend each and every one of you for your hard work, your passion, and your unwavering support for your fellow students. Now, I want to make sure that we all know who the students are who received the highest departmental honors for 2025. Honorees, if you are present, please stand when I call your name and remain standing. The Donna Cucinato Award in Dance goes to Peyton Winsett and Zach Burry. The Conservatory of Music Award goes to Ian McFarland and Thomas Yamada. And the Henry Kemp Blair Award in Theater goes to Karina Leland. Congratulations. You know, this outstanding class of 2025 has faced unprecedented challenges. You experienced the isolation of COVID-19 during what was, for most of you, your last year of high school, and you began your university studies under its lingering impact. Despite these obstacles, you've showed resilience, fortitude, and determination to complete your studies. You enriched our college with outstanding concerts and productions that filled our hearts with wonder and inspiration, and your scholarly pursuits and creative endeavors have set a very high standard of excellence and innovation. You've poured your hearts into your craft, supported one another through thick and thin, and emerged stronger and more united. You have demonstrated that the arts are a way to connect, heal, and inspire, and your journey has been marked by adaptability and perseverance. And so here we are, celebrating your achievements and soon welcoming you as alumni, as permanent members of the Chapman family, of a network of artists and creators who will support and uplift you. Class of 2025. You have made us very proud, and we are honored to celebrate this momentous occasion with you. Your journey is just beginning, and we cannot wait to see the amazing things you're going to achieve. Now, as we celebrate your accomplishments, I would like to take a moment to remember Isaiah Coppola, who was a third-year student majoring in psychology and dance. Copes was a student full of positive energy and a gift for making people smile and laugh. Tragically, he passed away in his sophomore year, and while he may not be physically present with us, I want to recognize and honor the unforgettable mark he made on everyone he encountered. Now, COPA's talented and dedicated faculty are a source of pride and the very core of the transformative student experience we seek to ensure. I want to recognize 3 distinguished professors who will be retiring this year. Their contributions to our college and to your education have been invaluable. Dr. Nina Lenore has been a cornerstone of our theater department for over 15 years. She has taught acting, directing, theater history, dramatic literature, introduction to theater, as well as other topics, and published several essays in books and journals, and presented papers on a wide variety of topics, such as assessment in theater education, directing, pedagogy, mentoring faculty, and the status of women directors in professional theater. Before returning to the faculty at Chapman, Dr. Lenore served as Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education and Chair of the Department of Theater. Her dedication to nurturing young talent has left an indelible mark on our institution, and we're grateful for her years of leadership. Dr. Stephen Coker has been a driving force in our music department since 2009, serving as a tireless director of choral activities and fostering a love for music and performance in all of his students. An avid enthusiast of choral orchestral performance, Dr. Coker has conducted much of that major repertoire and is in frequent demand as a clinician and guest conductor across the nation and internationally. And throughout most of his academic career, he has held choir director positions at Presbyterian, United Methodist, and Episcopal parishes. His students have benefited from the breadth of his interests and expertise, which spans orchestral conducting, world music, opera, and musical theater, and of course, church music. His passion and commitment to excellence have inspired both students and colleagues alike, and we are very grateful for his years of service and mentorship. And finally, it is my honor and my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Professor Michael Nearing, who will also be retiring this year. Professor Michael Nearing is an award-winning actor, director, and educator. He's been teaching at Chapman University since 1982. Yes, 43 years. Yeah. 43 years of dedication to his students and to our college. Michael received the Chapman University Scudder Award for Outstanding Teaching, Creative Activity, and Service in 2013, and in 2016-17, he was awarded the Outstanding Teaching Senior Professorship Award, and that is the most prestigious teaching award bestowed on a faculty member. Yeah. But there's more. He served multiple terms as department chair of the theater department, and his legacy will be remembered, among other accomplishments, for creating in 1986 the Chapman University London Theater Tour, a course that continues to bring students to London for 3 weeks in January to study live performance. Michael has been a founding member of several important theatrical companies in Southern California and is a proud member of Actors Equity. He has served as Associate Artistic Director and Educational Director for the Portland Shakespeare Project in Portland, Oregon, and is certified to teach Meisner performance techniques. Michael was a founding member of Shakespeare Orange County, a classical theater company based in Garden Grove, operating in compliance with equity, Actors Equity, and there he played roles from Friar Lawrence, Benedict, Shylock, Prospero, Iago, Malvolio, Caliban, Polonius, Feste, Lear's Fool, Touchstone, Horatio, for which he won the Dramalogue Award for performance, and, of course, Bottom, because Professor Nearing can play anything. Michael has also worked with the Sun Assembly Ensemble, the Center Theater Group, the Kirk Douglas Theater, Shakespeare Santa Barbara, A Noise Within, Pensacola Shakespeare, and for the ASCAP Disney Musical Theater Workshop. His film and television credits include Off Hollywood, a comedy pilot for NBC, Sticks and Stone, a film directed by Everett Lewis, and Necropolis, a film directed by Sal Romeo. Michael is a versatile stage director and choreographer, comfortable in various styles of musical theater, Shakespeare, of course, social realism, and other styles. In addition to his many professional directing credits, his history of directing for Chapman University since 1982 has included productions of Hair, Oklahoma, Brigadoon, Little Shop of Horrors, The Crucible, The Bacchae, The Playboy of the Western World, The Fantastics, Mad Woman of Chaillot, 6 Characters in Search of an Author, and The Grapes of Wrath. We're so grateful for Michael's many years of service and leadership and for his warm and inspiring presence. Please join me in welcoming Professor Nearing to the podium.
How am I doing? Is this working? Friends and family, can you hear me back there? I see you. Hello, y'all. I'm so nervous. Oh, look, I'm doing Chicago. Yeah. I have been working on this speech for so long. Literally last night I did the 9th iteration of it. I woke up at 5 in the morning and wrote a brand new speech. And then I woke up at 7 in the morning and went, no, use the 9th. Y'all, here's what I know. Your training at the College of Performing Arts is going to serve you not only on stage, but off stage for the rest of your life. And the reason is because you are able to locate yourself and meet a moment. There's something very special about what we do here. It's a superpower because we do it live. We can do film, which is edited together to create moments, but we have the courage to create our moments live in front of an audience. We train that way too. We train live in front of our faculty, in front of our students. It creates backbone. But the pressures are great to perform live. I'm also talking to the composers and the directors and the stage managers and the technicians. Hello, staff. I see you out there. Thank you for today. Anybody in live performance production is holding on to the idea that we have to create moments for the audience that we share with the audience live in their presence. It's very difficult. And for those of you who've never done it, it can be terrifying. We all know what it's like when we have to, well, directors, you know what it's like when you have to go into your first rehearsal tomorrow. Composers looking at that empty page. Performers in music, theater, and dance, you know what it's like to be backstage as those lights start to fade, the audience starts to get quiet, and your heart starts to pound like crazy. I always have to go to the bathroom. After 40 years of doing it, it still happens every time. Pounding, pounding heart. And yet, we have to go out there and be technically proficient. We have to perform the thing that we've rehearsed. And at the same time, we have to stay present within ourselves to meet the moment, to make sure that it's alive. That, my friends, is a balancing act. It's not for the faint of heart. In film, you can film it and film it and film it and film it, and the editor chooses the performance. But on stage, we have to control the performance. How do you train people for that? Luckily, we have great master teachers in all 3 areas that have shared their wisdom with us. One of my major teachers was Sanford Meisner. And Sanford Meisner teaches that if you're going to perform in acting, what you need to do is kind of split yourself into about 20, 80% quarters. 80% of you deals with the script, with your fantasy. You use your fantasy to connect to the script. You build your relationship to the dance, to the music, to the character. But 20% of you has to be centered in the element of truth, in your element of truth. And this is what people who don't do it don't understand because they never see that half of our work. You know when you're dancing up there. You know when you're singing or playing an instrument up there, when you're conducting, when you're acting, that you have to be telling the truth because you have to take each moment as if it's happening for the first time. It's your truth that makes that moment shine. Technically proficient, standing in your truth. It's a tough trick. But I promise you, it will serve you so well in the life that is to come. My training as an actor has served me so well in those difficult times that I have faced because I know how to find myself. I know how to locate myself. I know how to drop into my feelings. I know how to keep going even when I'm terrified. Dancers, you know what I'm talking about. Singers, you know what I'm talking about. We breathe down deep into that place that sustains us. Even though our heart is pounding and our head says, I'm scared, we say, be quiet, head, and we take the first thing. You can use those skills in your life. I think you have to be prepared to meet your moments by locating yourself before you go into those moments. I'd like to demonstrate this because I am a college professor after all. And if you'll indulge me, I'd like to be a college professor one more time. This is my last day of work after all. So if you'll indulge me, graduates, would you pull yourselves into a nice small circle of attention? I bet the last couple of days have been very tribal. You've been with family and friends. I know the last hour has been very tribal. I've been in that last half hour where you're adjusting tassels and you're laughing with each other and you're trying to get the people that had too many Irish coffees to walk in a straight line down the aisle. Can you break away from your tribal finding yourself, and can you find yourself in a small circle of attention? And would you close your eyes for me? And would you just drop into that place that you drop into when you're all alone and you're looking at a piece of music, or you're considering some choreography, or you're thinking about a performance, that magical creative place inside of you that is responsive, that is alive, and that knows it has to stay alive in the performance. And in that place, I'd like you to meet this very moment, this moment of your college graduation. Would you think about your family and your friends sitting behind you? Those of you who don't have people there today, I'm sure there's people that have supported you over the years. They're watching you right now. Would you locate yourself inside your heart as you think of your family and friends and just meet that moment for a second? Take a breath. They're free. Take a couple breaths. Feel your feelings right now. And now would you do me a favor and shift to a new moment? Faculty, would you stand up for me, please? And face the students. Students, would you stand up for me, please? And face your faculty. And stay in that creative space that you're in. And look at this faculty. Look at the people who have shared the last 4 years with you. They've been significant in your training. At these graduations, we never get to look at the faculty, and the faculty never get to look at the students. They're looking at you now for the very last time as their students. Would you find it in your heart, in your performer's heart, to locate yourself in the moment and recognize how significant the last 4 years have been with these people? If you want to feel some gratitude, that'd be wonderful. And of course, the important thing you must do today is wish them a fond and loving farewell. Notice we're all dressed the same. We all know what today is. We're the star players in today's drama. That's why we're all dressed the same. We're not wearing normal clothes. They're saying farewell to you. And I can tell you, as a faculty member, they're saying it with love. Say farewell to them. And if you wouldn't mind, turn and look at me and you can sit down. These are the strangest of times that you're graduating into, that I'm retiring into. But you've been prepared by your Chapman experience to locate yourself in your truth and your integrity and your feelings. We know how to locate ourselves. We're performing artists. I think we're going to need it. I think we're going to need to locate ourselves as we meet these moments to come. The performing arts will survive. These times are made for performing artists. These times are made for performing artists. Alvin Ailey started in 1958. Hair was produced in 1969. I mean, people, these are the times for performing artists. Artists who are strengthened in their resolve because they dare to locate themselves in their singularity. What makes you different is your superpower. Bring your authenticity to your dance, to your music, to your theater. It is time for telling righteous stories, people, and you are just the generation to do it. Believe me. The COPA generation, you were supposed to be so socially awkward. I find you to be one of the most inclusive, accepting generations I've ever taught in 42 years. I have such extreme faith in you. We're going to need you. Congratulations. Class of 2025, 1925, 2025. Break legs, be kind, make a difference, and thank you for letting me speak. I love you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Michael. And now it's my privilege to introduce the Acting Provost and Chief Academic Officer of Chapman University, Dr. Glenn Pfeiffer.
Thank you, Dean Hogan. I am pleased to confer on these distinguished graduates the Chapman degrees they have worked so hard to earn. While your time as a Chapman student has concluded, you are now beginning a new journey, equipped with a world-class education, experiences, and connections, as well as lifelong friendships. You truly have the power to define your course from this moment forward. Many of you are the first in your family to earn a university degree. Some have received distinguished honors. All have the significant achievement of earning a Chapman degree. I congratulate each of you, as I do everyone who supported you along the way. And I look forward to watching you succeed as your desire to make an impact drives your future achievements. No matter where you go, you can take all that you have learned and experienced here at Chapman with you. We hope you'll return often to reconnect with us as members of the Chapman family. You're always welcome here. We shall now proceed with the presentation of the candidates for degrees. Each candidate has been approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees to receive the degree indicated in the program and on their diploma, of course, subject to completion of all requirements. Will the candidates from the College of Performing Arts please step forward?
What does it mean to be a Chapman graduate? You are now part of a global community that is over 50,000 members strong. Chapman alumni are industry leaders, innovators, and world changers who rise to new challenges and opportunities to make an impact. Our alumni are ethical global citizens who are committed to serving the greater good, who look out for fellow alumni, cheer each other on, and when opportunities come along, always think Chapman first. As part of the Chapman alumni community, you'll stay in touch with the people who matter to you, like your former classmates and the faculty who guided your education. And you'll also expand your horizons through the Panther Network as you connect with fellow alumni across the globe. It's much more than a network. These are powerful connections that last a lifetime. Together, you play a vital role at Chapman both on and off campus. From volunteerism and mentorship to attending events and recruiting future Panthers, alumni are the ambassadors of the Chapman experience who inspire each other and the next generation of the Chapman family. Wherever you go, wherever life leads you, you can count on the support of your Chapman alumni community because once a Panther, always a Panther.
From the Department of Dance, Zachary Thomas Burry. Andy Lynn Jingja Godwin. Mary Adele Campbell. Peyton Madison Winsett. Kaya Lynn Davis Goddard. Aaron Sun. Bianca Alessandra Capana. Camille Simone Fair. Kira Danae Bartholomew. Abigail Victoria Reyes. Sarah Grace Maloney. Joey Kathleen Armijo. Jaden Gitses. Ariana Topaz Tillman. Rose Huanxi Lindblom. Isabella Ann Pihota. Michael Joseph Salmon. Reina Manzanares. Chloe Joyce Liebert. Madison Alexa Jurisic. Liliana Pauline Mia Woodward. Vivian Louise Uncart. Julia Brooke Gaspari. Grace Elise Beach. Gianna Pacenti. Sarah Hurley. Riley Page Canterbury. Casey Mackenzie Collins. Isabella Maria Murrieta. Karen Oliver. James Addis. Jesse Leo Cohn. Kate Ann Constantini. Kyla Elise Goodiness Castrucci. L. Tosh. Charlotte Sophie Folds. Cameron Elizabeth Funk. Nate Millage. Michaela Serena Teagle. From the Hall Musco Conservatory of Music, Caitlin Shepard. Kirsten Tinglan Choi and Janet. Victoria Camila Lucas. Jingyuan Zhang. Kaylee Elizabeth Laird. Megan Elizabeth Lewandowski. Emily J. Montour. Maxwell Palmer Pruitt. Connor Dalton Lowe. Thomas Ken Yamada. Ian James McFarland. Alexander Robert Ma. Lino Sanchez. Kelly Kailani Picton. Sawyer Joseph Livesey. Tyler Charles Frazier. Benjamin Joseph Davidson. Eli Meyer Fury. Nicholas Lippold. Nathaniel Yang. Caroline Bliss Volmer. Michael William Ball. Caitlin Irianto. Wakana Hamada. Lisbeth Anai Ramirez. Now, from the Department of Theater, Zoe Elizabeth Wall. Emily Isabella Tolley. Annabella McConnell. Jane Morgan Broderson. Kylie Blue Pickering. Karina Viviana Leland. Emma Madeline Gibson. Madeline April Thomas. Yulia Belayeva. Eliana Rachel Moore. Olivia Dulcinea Potter. Kaya Deline Shivers. Isabella Geldbach. May Elizabeth Montgomery. Sophia Sadie Rose. Sativa Manish Patel. Castor Jane Feinberg. Nora Schultz. Aaron Lip. Finnegan Dane McKimmy. Mason Lloyd Hughes. Wyatt Mitchell Tiedoff. Lucas Chapin O'Brien. Alyssa Grace Emmeline Runyon. Nina Oshita. Isaiah Amir Lyons Sampson. Joseph Craig Hudenpile. Elizabeth Claire Mader. Paola Martini. Elena Bisharat. Jie Ning.
At Chapman, we know that inspiration can come from everywhere. It comes from the countless professors you meet whose teaching and research transcend disciplinary boundaries and push the limits of knowledge and innovation. It comes from exceptional students who are national champions, model UN finalists, film festival winners, advocates, artists, scientists, creators, and classmates who expand your thinking as you introduce new ideas to theirs. It comes from a breathtaking performance, working through a group project, that one-on-one time with a professor who took the time to help you get it. It comes from meeting people with entirely different experiences and perspectives, and forging connections that challenge how you see the world. It comes from your history, your family, your community, your curiosity, and your dreams. At Chapman, inspiration thrives in a campus community that pulses with indescribable energy and an intellectual, creative, and social vibrance. A community that embraces you in a feeling of belonging while giving you the inspiration you need to do more. An academic community that brings a personalized approach to learning, focused on pushing your limits while surrounding you with the support you need to take risks, knowing that if you fall, we've got you. All while connecting you to a worldwide network of Chapman family members eager to welcome you in so you can shatter conventions and rise to the challenges of a changing world. We call it the Chapman Experience. And in that experience, you'll find what drives you forward. Because here, you'll be immersed in the joy that comes with discovery and the thrill of your curiosity driving your experience. Here you'll be challenged not to repeat what's known, but to define what can be. For the world, for your community, for yourself. Driven by curiosity. Inspired by Chapman.
Great. Students, friends, and family, while the graduates are returning to their seats, although it looks like you're pretty much there, will you please join me in acknowledging the talent and dedication of our world-class faculty. We literally would not be here without their commitment to our students and our community. Thank you. I also wanted to tell you about the beautiful tradition of the COPA graduation recessional music we'll soon be enjoying. Since 2012, we have used Sean Naidu's Chapman Fanfare 150 as the recessional music. Sean Naidu was a music faculty member who died quite tragically in 2012. A few years before his death, he was commissioned by Chapman to compose a piece to celebrate Chapman's 150th anniversary of its founding, Chapman Fanfare 150. When he died, President Strupis suggested we use the fanfare for the COPA graduation ceremony, and we've used this festive piece for the recessional ever since. Now, upon the conclusion of this ceremony, we ask that all graduates, faculty, family, and friends make their way immediately out of Wilson Field to the Shady Quad area on the other side of the Leatherby Library for an opportunity for our faculty to say farewell to our students. But before we conclude, I invite all graduates to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to the mentors, family, friends, and countless supporters who have guided, encouraged, and uplifted you throughout this journey, because none of us get here alone. Thanks to everyone who helped make this moment possible. Graduates of the class of 2025, we are proud of you. We are thrilled for you. We are excited for you. Congratulations.
This concludes the commencement exercise at Chapman University. Please remain in your seats until the Grand Marshal, platform party, faculty, and students have exited the field. Thank you.
you.